Happy Monday to all you tactical moms and dads out there and non-parents. Welcome back to another episode of the Tactical Everyday Dad. Today we got the Benchmade Shootout. Let's check it out. Alright, you have your typical Benchmade packaging. The Shootout is under the black class line from Benchmade, so it is a more tactical knife. However, this one says is an everyday carry as well. This is the 5370 FE. As you can see, it's the Shootout. This one is the CF Elite handle, which is the only handle that it has so far, but I'm guessing they'll make other ones later on. And actually, this is the first production. I'm very excited about this guy, so let's check it out. I'm going to use another OTF to quickly get into this thing. I don't even know if that cut that. Did I cut that? Oh, look at that. Sharp. Still sharp. All right, like always, when you open up the Benchmade box, using carry manual, warranty information right there, work sharp and all that kind of stuff. Not work sharp, ever sharp, or I forgot what it's called. And you got your nice foam interior. Branded Benchmade microfiber cloth bag. Oh, you know I love OTFs. This is very light. All right, so overall length of this guy is 8.22 inches. Blade length 3.51 inch. Cutting edge is 3.5 inch because you got that little sharpening choil there. Blade width, it's actually pretty thin, 0.875. I'm sorry, blade width 0.875. Blade thickness 0.1. CPM crew wear, still a little bit of oil there. I see first production. This has a Tonto with a flat ground. It's not a compounding like that, so just flat ground throughout. Tonto FDE, kind of a PVD coating. We'll see how that holds up. Handle length 4.71 inches. The thickness of the handle is 0.51, so it is it's thin, but it's not the thinnest out there. Overall weight is only 2.8 ounces, very light for an OTF. Let's give you some everyday size comparisons. Your everyday Sharpie. Your everyday Big Pen. Your toy car. Your Ontario Rat 2. The Ontario Rat 1. Your Spyderco Pair 3. And your Spyderco PM2. Benchmade Mini Bug Out. Benchmade full-size bug out. All right, and we've got some special guests this week for our comparison, just because it's an OTF. You got your very, very popular Microtech Ultra Tech. The new kid in the block, the Axial Gear Shift. Let me just make some room here, because this, in my opinion, the next one is the closest competitor to the Shootout, is the Hogue Compound, because they both have a non-aluminum handle. The Hogue Compound has the G10. Let me get these on screen here. The Hogue Compound has the G10, while the Benchmade has the CF Elite, which is their proprietary carbon fiber and Gravity hybrid mixture. So very light, however very tough because of the carbon fiber. That's actually really light. It's actually lighter than the Compound. Compound's also very light. Let's see here. It does have some. It does sound sort of cheap. I'm not gonna lie on that part. But all right, let's check it out in the pocket. You got your everyday jeans. I wear a size large glove. Plenty of room in the pocket. You got your everyday golf shorts. You got your everyday athletic or basketball shorts. All right, let's put this one everyday parent test. But before we start, I wanted to let you guys know I'm gonna no longer use gloves because somebody wrote a comment that said it's not practical to wear gloves while I'm testing my knives. If we really want to truly depict what it feels like to use without gloves, to that person, 100% agree with you. However, if I hurt myself, it is on you. So let's get started. Everyday box, one layer, Amazon or diaper box in this case. Pretty good, chopper. I'm a little bit afraid of this thing because as you saw in the video earlier, this thing has issues locking up, and I think I know why, but we'll go over that a little bit. Double layer, Lowe's Home Depot box. It's a great slicer. 550 paracord. Beautiful. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Different size zip ties. Easy again. Did a very good job. No additional pressure from small to large zip ties. Everyday milk or water jug. No problemo. Oh, it stinks. Gotta say it. So I collect all these bottles because of my toddler. He drinks whole milk, and I use all the bottles from his milk. So we've been storing them in the garage, and with the fluctuation of temperatures, man, any little speck of milk that's left in there, it stinks. All right, everyday genuine leather. Ooh, look at that. Nope, that was my fault. There we go. Excellente. All right, let's put it through the seatbelt test. At an MSRP of $270 from your favorite online knife dealer, when available, is the Benchmade Shootout a good option for a sub $300 OTF? I'm really torn just because, as you guys saw on the action testing video, I found that it is not reliable. And I think I know the issue. So, just to let you guys know, full disclosure, nobody sends these knives out to me. I acquire these myself. I own every single knife I review, and I actually use these. The knives that are sent out to me, I do disclose that the brand sent out to me. Like Axial Gear has sent me knives, Wesson, and so forth. So I fully disclose it. This I acquired from DLT Trading, and it came very lackadaisical on the QC, and I'll show you where. So as you see, you can see all these gaps between here, and when I push it together, gaps are gone, as you see here. You can even hear it. Same here. Gap along the entire body. Gaps are gone. Gaps are gone. Gaps are gone. I don't have any of my precision screwdrivers in the garage, so I will actually fix this when I go into the house, but let me show you what that has caused this to do. It malfunctions when I activate it quickly. See that? Let me show you this. Axial gear. Like, won't fail. Whole compound. Fingers getting tired. Won't fail. Ultratech. Alright, thumb's getting tired. Won't fail. Again, I even do it with the left hand. Just to show you guys. Look at that. Alright, but when I hold it tight, no failures. When I release it, fails. So, Benchmade, I love you guys. You were the first knife I ever had above $100. I will always buy your stuff, but dude, fix your QC, please. This is very irritating. I was so excited about this knife. Like, look at that. For an OTF to fail that many times, and for a brand new knife to come from the factory loose like that, like when I film these reviews, these are straight up, open the box, tell you guys the specs, show it to you guys in the pocket, cut some stuff. And then I use this going forward as part of my EDC rotation to see if it's, you know, worthwhile. And look at the finish. I cut a little bit of cardboard, a little bit of leather belt. This is what happened. Plastic bottle. Hey, let me see. Let me get a towel and something. All right, let's see here. All right, it's coming off. So I'll take, but as you see, this axial shift is the exact actual axial shift that I reviewed. This is what I want to point out. You see the finish by the blade, by the edge, I mean, it's already coming off. Right there, along here, where you see the lighter FD. Same thing on the front. That's where I just cut the leather. Like what? This cut the leather. This cut everything the same. Yes, there's markings in the PVD, but look at the edge. Edge is still perfectly fine. Edge is already coming off. I didn't review any of these, but I use this guy daily. This is my daily driver. See this? I use this every day. It's in my pocket. I use it to cut everything from plastic, rubber, metal, whatever. Yes, I've cut metal tubing with this, like aluminum tubing for your car engine, for air intakes and whatnot. Like, look at this coating. This is not DLC. This is an in-house Cerakote that Microtech does. Their DLC is DLC labeled. This is just Cerakote. Like, look at that. Nothing. You know, you see a little bit blemishes here and there from using it, but nothing. This is just after my small amount of testing. Like, come on. I wouldn't make a big deal out of it, but I'm just pissed at this knife right now. You see the back there too? Right there, already coming off. I'm just pissed. If you use your knife, it's not gonna look beautiful. Hell no. It's gonna look scratched up. It's gonna look marred and stuff, but I use this every day. Every day. Since May 2021. every single day. Even has my original logo on it. Look at it. Beautiful. Still beautiful. My little bit of testing, dude. Looks like this thing went through hell and back. The CF Elite, okay, if it didn't have this little creak in it, it's solid. But with the loosened screws, it feels like it's cheap. I was very excited about the CF Elite handle because of it being, you know, a lighter option, yet very sturdy, very grippy, very tactile. This is awesome. The grip tape is really good too because, you know, if you're gonna do side cuts whatsoever, holding it like this. I generally hold my OTFs like this because this is a built-in thumb ramp for pushing. Little cuts, that's cool too. Like nobody else has that. Nothing here. You get a little bit of texture there. Nothing here. Like this is cool. You know, if you're using to cut something like very rigorously. But again, I will screw it in when I get in the house. As I said, it works fine when I hold that together. So hopefully the screws do push these, or I have to send this out to get it freaking warrantied, which is going to be really annoying. Yeah, see, I can feel the bolt moving up and down, or the screw, I mean. So it does need to be tightened. But this, as you guys saw, was opened and shown from the factory. I love there's a glass breaker, and it's a carbide one. I like this. However, you hear that? I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. I'm not an expert on glass breakers, but it's just a ceramic ball, but you know, it's in there. All right, well, let's check other things real quick. Let's do, let me hold it, blade rattle. Up and down, side to side. 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 It actually has moderate. The Axial has the most out of these four. The Hogue has the least out of these four. I'm trying to get all these in the screen for you. I love that it's a deep pocket carry clip. Love, love, love that. Of course, it's going to stick out a little bit, but that's all you're going to see out of your pocket, which is nothing. A lot. A lot. Barely anything. So those are comparisons for you. The actuator, as you can see, the biggest one out of these four. I know there's a couple that are a little bit bigger. Like this one is, yeah, it's still bigger than the Hogue. I like it the way it's shaped though. It's like a thumb ramp. So no matter what situation, you're going to be able to, but as you saw there, see that? Yeah, frustrating. Come on. All right. Well, so is it worth the $270? Axial shift 220 to 235. Ultratech 295 to around 350, depending on the edition, the model, the materials, and so on. 220. Oh, I just stabbed my mat. Whoopsie. 220 Hogue compound. Probably my favorite OTF at the moment. The reason I just carry the Ultratech all the time, glass breaker. Might as well carry a multi-tool and not just a single tool. But as you can see, 320, 295 to 350, depending on which one. 220 to 225, 270. After what I just saw, it's really not worth a 270. You have other choices out there. I'm gonna give it a try and screw this in and use it for a while, and then it'll be the first knife that I will actually give you guys an update video on. I haven't updated anybody on these. I've just been using these throughout the year and stuff after reviews, and like I love. At the moment, I don't love this. However, the biggest plus out of this knife, this thing cut like a dream. It is the thinnest blade profile out of any of these OTFs, as you see in front of you. It sliced everything with ease. It was like cutting through butter. The seatbelt, I didn't feel resistance on the seatbelt. It literally cut straight through the seatbelt. This is the sharpest out of the box OTF I've ever handled, ever reviewed, and the wind just knocked the door open. I am so sorry. That kind of scared me too. So this is the sharpest OTF out of the box, straight from the factory, I've ever used, ever. So that was the only plus. The negatives I have is the coating sucks. It's gone already. I barely even used it, as you guys saw. The QC is not where it used to be for Benchmade, and as you guys already know, that seems to be a problem. I know they'll fix this, no problem whatsoever, but I think I can do it myself by screwing these in and just tightening it down, which I shouldn't have to do for a brand new knife out of the box that was sealed from a reputable dealer. That shouldn't be a necessity for a consumer to do. This should be out of the box perfection. These are out of the box. Nothing has been done, hasn't been resharpened, hasn't been nothing. Still works like a dream. Sorry, it's a longer video, guys. I've been rambling on. It's just, this was such a knife for 22 that I've been looking forward to all year. It's the only Benchmade that I want to even get my hands on this whole year from all their new stuff, because as you guys know, I'm an OTF guy. This is just 3 of the other OTFs I have. I have Guardian Tacticals, Boker OTFs, Cobra Tech, you name it, I got it, or I have had it, or I've used it. And this was a big disappointment, let down straight out of the box. But performance-wise, this thing was dope. Cut everything again with ease. No added strength used for anything. It was like I was cutting vegetables. That's the intensity and the strength I was using to cut everything. It was just very easy. Like I said, again, full flat, very thin profile, great cutting edge. There's nothing to kind of stop it. Like, so see how fat that is. It is a flat ground, but it comes to a very thick stock, so it's going to get stopped by material. Same thing with the Ultratech. Same thing with the Hogue. This is the thinnest profile, and a full flat, super thin for sliciness. Great EDC choice for blade. The action and the construction is good if this QC issue wasn't here. This QC issue is just giving me kind of a bad taste for this knife. But like I said, I was so excited about this knife. I'm going to tighten these down. Try it out for a week. Try it out for 2 weeks. Let's do 2 weeks. I'm going to sub it out and carry this for 2 weeks and give you guys an honest 2 weeks carry feedback of if this thing is worth it or not. So again, guys, take all my videos as dad advice. You can take my rambling and just throw out the window and still love this or hate it. It's up to you. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm just here to help you guys. Thank you guys again for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.